September 19, 2013, James LaCourte Plumbing, doing the CCTV video inspection in Cedar Glen. We're right here on the other side of the pool, and right here just outside of 212, unit number 212. We found and exposed a 4-inch clean out, and we're going to go ahead and we'll go into the bottom and then zero our counter. And we'll zero it at this point, and we'll go ahead and push out to the main line and see what it looks like here. And right here at 5 feet we note a material transition. And we note right here what appears to be grease with a possible root grab or a hair. And right here, the 8th bend to the saddle connection, as you can see, has roots at the joint, and then it pops right into the main here at 16 feet. So again, right here you can see right at the saddle connection, right here at this joint, we have roots at the joint, and they're growing down into the main. We'll end the run here. September 19, 2013. We're now outside unit number 197. We have a 4-inch clean out here, and we're going to zero at the bottom and push out to the main. And right here in the lateral itself, in the clean out itself, you can see that it's just stuffed full of roots. We're going to take off our skid. We'll pause temporarily, take off our skid, and attempt to push through this. And we've now removed our skid, and you can see, you can't tell where they're coming in. This needs to be properly cleaned, and we'll see if we can pop through it. And we did, we popped through, and you can see that the roots are going right down into the flow line, and backup is imminent. These need to be cleaned immediately, or this is going to back up and flood, back up the whole unit. We zeroed the counter now, and we're now pushing out. You can see it's going nearly straight down, and again we're backed up. Right here you can see that it's been backed up, and you can see the buildup, the soap scum and the soap deposits on the walls, and you can see it's fully flooded. So we have a problem in this pipe. And you can see that it's right at the transition. We do have roots in at this point, right at the transition from ABS to clay, and apparently something has gone on in there. But you can see quite a full root mass. This needs to be cleaned immediately, if not sooner. Backup is imminent. It's gonna back up soon. And here at 20 feet, we've reached the main line. You can see that the saddle connection is intact and fully in place. It's in good shape. So all in all, here at 20 feet, just to recap, we had roots immediately in the clean-out drop. We had roots also at the transition from ABS to clay. Both of these need to be cleaned properly. It needs to be hydrojetted, remove the roots, and at that point reassess the damage, see what it's going to take to get them fixed. We'll end the run here. And all right, as we continue here, we're right now, as you can see, we're just on the other side of the pool area again, and we're outside, just outside of unit 197, or pardon me, 196. You can see here the gas meters, and just under the gas meter here of 194, we're going to go ahead into a 4-inch clean out and press in. It's a very shallow run here. And right off the bat, you can see here we turn down. We see some pretty good grease hips in there. And it looks like we caught a hair or we have a hair root. It's hard to say here. Right here at 8 feet, we have the transition from ABS to clay. And more pretty good grease hips here. And here we have an offset medium with nothing growing in it at this time, so it appears to still be watertight. And this is a downturn. And right here at 40 feet, we reach the main line. All in all, this line's structurally in good shape. We don't note anything growing into it at this time. However, it is laden pretty heavily with grease. We'd recommend that this be hydrojetted on a more frequent basis. We'll end run here and set up for the next. September 19, 2013. We're right now at the manhole located just out of unit 259. And you can see that their lateral, 4-inch lateral, comes straight in off the back of this manhole. We were unable to locate the clean out at the building itself. So we're going to go ahead and go in the back end here. We noted roots right here at the beginning. So we'll go ahead and push in from this side. We'll pull the slack in and zero the counter once we get to it. Okay, we should be pretty good, but we'll go in. And we're right at the mouth of the lateral here, and we'll go ahead and push in. This is from downstream up, and you can see we're quite heavily impacted with roots, and it's holding back the flow. And right here, only 3 feet in, we note the transition from ABS to clay. We'll go ahead and push up here. And right here at 8 feet, we believe this to be the the clean out. However, we were unable to find one out front here. Maybe it's not brought to grade. But you can see right there at the 12 o'clock position in the pipe what appears to be a clean out. And right here at the end of this run, in the backside of the clean out fitting, or the tie-in fitting, we note that this is capped and we have roots growing in through the cap. So at this point we recommend that right here that we locate the clean out and bring it to grade. We note on the back side of the building, the upside of the building, there is a clean out, and they have suffered backup. There's waste and materials out on the deck where it has evidently spilled in the past, and this really should be taken care of so that we can adequately service this line. We recommend that these roots be hydrojetted and re-inspected for advice on a repair. We'll end the run here. Again, this was unit 259. Okay, we're out here the upstream side of 285. We decided to investigate how it looked from the upstream side going all the way into the building, and we'll attempt to go out to the main on the other side. It's a little bit backwards, I know, but this does run from this, the high side, to the other side, the low side. So we're going to go in. We've zeroed the counter here at the bottom, and we're going to go ahead and push upstream. We aren't necessarily going to call out all the tie-ins, all the drops, but we are going to note the debris. For example, here we have a tie-in. Get some red staining there, possibly paint. We are going to note that we do have some pretty good grease hips as we go through here. Another tie-in. And this tie-in, as you can see, is very, very greasy. You get a lot of buildup from this particular unit. And the hips, the grease hips, continue on down. You can see the grease hips are pretty substantial here, and it is starting to hold back flow a little bit. There's a little sag or a belly back there. All in all, some pretty good grease in here. And some more real good grease at this fitting.